Have you ever heard of Black Monday? According to Southern segregationists, it's May 17th, 1954, the day the Supreme Court ruled in favor of public school integration. There were immediate reactions, like the attempted sexual assault of a Black girl walking home from school that day, though she spoke to no one, as warned by her teacher. A classmate struck her adult white assailant with a brick, and they both escaped. The average white Southerner was indignant at least, and often enraged about forced integration. What the Supreme Court and Black Americans rightfully saw as equality, they viewed as a threat and an attack on the Southern way of life. They claimed race relations were fine in the South, and that the Brown ruling was a federal overreach. These white people were born into a world built around the eugenics-based notions that their race should be kept pure and that Black people were genetically, morally, and intellectually inferior. Those concepts laid the foundation for American society: politics, the judicial branch, jobs, the economy, schools, their curriculums, and especially so in the South. Their social environment encouraged the enforcement of these norms with unflinching brutality. Some you couldn't miss, like from the KKK, but some hid under the false veneer of the Southern gentleman that called for law and order, states' rights, and domestic tranquility. These supposed Southern gentlemen created white citizens' councils that connected upset citizens with professors, doctors, lawyers, and judges, local officials, state and federal politicians. In the early years of massive resistance, they had a loose interstate Southern alliance intent on blocking integration and other civil rights advancements. Empowered by the councils, Southern states postponed integration for years, with most counties at least performing token integration by the 70s, but courts have had to order integration in the 21st century. The councils were concentrated in, but not limited to, the South, where they actively encouraged and organized for nationwide expansion. Branches with members from the political and social elite had more power. Judges could issue restraining orders or limit the assembly of activists and their sympathizers. Governors could wield police and National Guard against the activists. Congresspeople could try to create legal loopholes. The use of violent police force from the state, combined with the surveillance and obstruction of Black rights progress, earned them the nickname the Uptown Klan. Many Southern states also created state sovereignty commissions that kept records of activists and rights campaigns. They tracked when civil rights leaders entered the state, where they ate and with who, what meetings they attended, where they slept, and who they allied with. This concentrated local and state power aided Southern resistance in participating in the long American tradition of villainizing and criminalizing protesters. The councils spun a narrative of disorderly and unlawful Black agitators that caused chaos, whereas council members supposedly remained orderly and used all legal means necessary in haughtily defying the integration ruling. And that is the lineage people uphold today when they demean protesters while aggrandizing themselves as righteous, law-abiding citizens.